now. Hey guys, I'm Jimmy from League Legacy Crafting. I'm just gonna do a little stream. I was gonna work on this anyway, so I might as well, you know, film while I do this. But I'll be working on some stuff on my Xiao cosplay right here. This is what I have so far. And then obviously I'm gonna be working on things that I'm missing on it. So nothing too crazy. And we'll see how it goes. But let me make sure my chat is open. But yeah, feel free to just come and chill, I guess. And we'll see how it goes. So far I already made the necklace and everything for it. What I'll be working on today is his sleeve, as well as attachment for his vision. Some other accessories I'm going to be working on are the leg straps, and mainly it's just the sleeve, part of the vision, and leg straps. I pretty much have everything else done. Oh, I got a couple people joining. We have the Wheats says hi. Hi, welcome to the stream. And then Alina Gur says hi as well. Hello. Thank you. I'll try my best. Let me change the font on the text a little bit. I say out of the percentage-wise, this cosplay, I have about 80% done. Yeah, about 80%. Mainly we gotta work on the pants, boots, and then part of his scarf. And that's basically it. Hyper Shadow Animation joined the stream. Says hi. Hello, welcome. I'm just getting set up right now, so nothing too crazy. Alright, so I'm gonna get started. Oh, it's pretty? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Everything here so far is we made it by hand. My partner Kokaz, she did most of the like sewing and stitching work, and then I did all the accessories and stuff like that. So it looks pretty good. So this part right here on the shoulder, she used leather, or it's not leather. It's not real leather. It's like faux leather. Forgot what it's called. She did that and then just sewed pieces together. We actually had to tape off like my upper half, and then she had to draw the pattern, and then we cut out. She drew out the shape and then cut it out to make the template. Hyper Shadow says, "I love your stuff. Thank you." The necklace was fun to make. I had to buy like beads, like super high quality beads, and then I kind of put them all together. The green one we painted, and then I just assembled everything together. Let's see if this chat box works.
I'm running full speed with scissors in hand. I love pointy things. Let's fall on the floor next to all of our needs. Let's lose inhibition. Let's fly like our dreams is reality. Real things ain't quite what they seem. Once you hold it, does it gleam? If it's green, is there a soul? Is a soul a real thing? If you're really in the know, is it all a scripted show with the cameras and lights and the laugh track?
Willow says, "Oh man, cosplay seems like so much fun. Must be a lot of work though." Oh, it's a lot of work. It depends. You can, if you're a cosplayer that buys your cosplays that's pre-made, it's very easy. You just gotta work on the little aesthetics like makeup and some of the props like weapons to elevate the cosplay. But if you're planning to make it from scratch, like I think this is, I'm on like week 4 of working on this. It's been a while, but it's only taking so long because my business wise, I make Genshin props and I sell them. So like, what makes it difficult is I gotta mix work with, you know, this side project. Karasukuro says, "Oh, the duct tape dress form method." Yeah, the duct tape dress form method. Hyper Xiao Animation says, "After watching your Xiao mask video, I got him on my first single pull." Oh, my Xiao video mask must be a lucky then. I'm glad you got on your very first pull. It took me 13 pulls for me to get Xiao, but I love him as a character. Super OP DPS. But I'm gonna get started on modeling now. Feel free to just ask any questions you like, and yeah, I'm gonna get started. So most of my accessories that I use, I mean, all the accessories that I make, I 3D model in Fusion 360, which is what you see here. So this knife here, the blade. Oh no, I lost it. What did I press? Well, the blade on his necklace here, I modeled it right here, and then obviously I 3D printed it. I kind of lost it. So some reason in this, I lost the origin. The original origin is like super zoomed out for some reason. And which leads me to where I am now, lost. Will says, "I know that some cosplay sites have pretty nice options. I love to cosplay Xiao or Venti one day. They're both my favorites." Yeah, I think Doki Doki Cosplay made a really good Xiao cosplay. But you know, sometimes these sites they mass produce stuff, so sometimes their accessories or props aren't like super accurate or on point, and that's where I could buy it and then change some stuff to elevate it. But as the ones they sell is pretty good where it is as of right now. You like Xiao and Tartaglia? Yes. I main Xiao on one account, and I main Tartaglia on my other. I have a lot of stuff for Tartaglia cosplay wise, but I never found time to finish it, which is, I'm very sad, because I want to really finish it, but it just takes so much work. I gotta open up the accessories because I gotta get back into it. Casey Clark says, "Hey, welcome to the stream. Also, sometimes it's all the same fabric, which is a no." Yeah, okay, so most of the time when I see on, like, when people sell cosplays, they'll pick this base material, a regular base material, and what they do, instead of making like this intricate design separating this black from this white with a gold brim, instead what they like to do is they'll take their material and sublimation print it, and then they'll cut it out, so there won't actually be a texture difference between the black and the white and the gold. It'll just be like a screen print of the whole outfit, which is cool sometimes, but it's not like authentic to me, and I hate that part. It's not authentic, and because of the limitation on that kind of fabric, like, you can't do much with it. It has that cosplay manufactured look, which has its downside sometimes. Tartaglia supremacy. I know Alex Cruz here is a Tartaglia fanboy here. Alright, so right now I'm trying to somehow find my objects in this scene. They're somewhere in here. I'm just having the wrong point of view. Oh, this is not good at all. I don't even know where the origin is. Alright, I'm gonna give up on this part. I'm just gonna go. So, my first thing on my list to do is to make a vision plate. So, currently this is the size of my Xiao vision. So, I'm attaching it to his glove, but the glove isn't flat on the wrist. Obviously, there's a curvature, like let's say like that. So I'm gonna connect. I need to make a plate that because my vision is flat and there's gaps in between. So I'm gonna 3D print like a base, so I can glue on that onto my glove. Will says, yeah, that's one of my concerns whenever wanting to purchase from those sites. I want to have an accurate cosplay that wouldn't destroy my bank account. Ha! I feel ya. I feel ya. Karasu Kuro, like a great example is the shoulder piece. It would not stand up on its own with a lot of pre-made stuff. Yes! Or I think they don't even make the shoulder piece sometimes. Or they'll make the shoulder piece out of foam, and then it becomes that cheap foam look. And if they made it out of a fabric, then like you said, it won't stand up. So sometimes I feel like I should just make videos where I buy a bunch of cosplays from these sites, and then I start improving them with like better accessories or more accurate accessories or props. But yeah, so sometimes you gotta improvise. Yes, improvise a lot. Alright. So let me make a canvas. I think I downloaded it earlier. Nope, I haven't. Change the song a little bit as well. I got Just Hades has followed. And I also has Lizzie Elmo. Oh, I lost that. Dang, I couldn't see it. Change the size of that alert box. I swear I took a picture earlier of the actual size I need. Oh, I haven't transferred it to the computer yet. There we go. Download that. Hyper Shadow says, do you use a drawing tablet for your model? No, I just use regular mouse and keyboard. I never tried it with a drawing tablet, but I kind of need the right click, left click mouse wheel for modeling really fast. So that, I think maybe sculpting you would need a tablet, but 3D modeling like this, I think you would need a mouse and keyboard. Karasu Kuro says, sometimes I bought them just to get the garment pattern and remade it with a decent fabric. Yes, I totally feel you. Yes, they have the perfect pattern, yeah, or the perfect base, and you just need that. But then you don't need anything else on the cosplay, and you just chuck it in the garbage. And I'm like, I wish I could just buy the garment part. And which brings me to one of my things was, I was trying to find a sublimation company around me in Houston, because if I can make the pattern digitally, I could just send it to that company and they just make me that base pattern, and I can make it and I can adjust it however I like, and then from there I'll sew it or do whatever I want. So I'm working on that right now, but because of the pandemic, it's kind of hard to find a company that allows me to go in as of right now. But that's my That's my plan. I'm gonna hit up a sublimation company so I can start printing out my own patterns. Though that did mean one time I was sewn into my cosplay and had to shimmy out of it each time. You do it for the cosplay. Whatever the difficult, no matter how hard it is, you do it for the cosplay. Even if you have no escape route to get out of the cosplay itself. Big hit at con, so it was like 5 years of doing that. Hey, if you were a big hit, that's all that matters. At the end, you just need to put it on once and take it off once for the day, unless you're using the restroom. Otake or Otakel says that cosplay looks really good. Thank you, thank you. Almost done. Almost, I hope. We're gonna finish it by the end of the week, I hope. Hyper Shadow animation. Okay, I'm going. All right, peace, Hyper. Thanks for joining for a little bit. Chio Bin says, I've always wondered, how do you wash cosplays? After wearing it, do you have to wash it, the pieces individually? Okay. Out of all the cosplays I made so far, I haven't washed one. So I guess that's the downside of making your own cosplay, because this is not washable. You know, I just make sure that when I do wear it, that I'm completely, like, I just showered and I'm not gonna sweat in it. As much as I try to avoid dirtying it and sweating in it as much as possible. There's also like these dry cleaners or things you can use to help clean it out, but that's it. Most of the time I wear like kind of like a undersuit, and that'll absorb most of the sweat, so that won't ruin the cosplay. That's a rip. It is a rip not being able to wash this. Yeah. But I don't know how many times I'm gonna wear it. Alex Cruz says, all cosplayers exposed. Hey, that's just my secret. I don't know if any other cosplayers wash their stuff. I bet if you do ask them, they barely say they won't admit that they don't wash it. It sucks that where you live, it has humidity 24/7. I'd probably be sweating a mess after taking 2 steps outside. I feel sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I guess that's like the downside of cosplaying in a really humid location. Yeah, you're gonna sweat. But again, you can just wear an undersuit or wear a t-shirt under it that hopefully catches all the sweat. That's been what I've been doing, at least for the past couple years. I heard most Febreze them. I think so. Yeah. There's a certain Febreze thing that they use that helps keep them fresh. But in reality, they ain't fresh. But I'm just trying to avoid. The biggest thing is trying to avoid like sweat and moisture stacking up on the piece itself. You don't want it to be musty and stuff. If you can avoid moisture, you can avoid most of the problems. Where's the image? Oh yeah, I'm trying to make the canvas. Alright, so insert, no, not mesh. Insert canvas. Because I got an image that I have. Downloads. There it is. Okay. And then I pick a plane right here. Alright. This is the image. This is real life. This is a picture of real life. This is how I usually scale things. Or if I need to make adjustments. Jay Star says hi. Hi Jay, welcome. Welcome to my stream. I'm just working on my Xiao cosplay over there. Will Xiao's clothes seem like it'd be pretty breathable though, unless they actually aren't. Okay, they're breathable. However, this suit, this white part right here, is very like skin. Well, I'm I'm making it where it's skin tight, so it looks better. That being said, it's one of those materials that is not too breathable. So downside right there. His pants are very loose, so breathable in that sense. But he has a lot of accessories up top, a lot of scarves, and a lot of sleeves. I know. Where's the sleeve I have in front of me? So this is the sleeve right here. It's not too bad, like wearing it, and it's very like breezy because there's like holes. However, because there's a rope on it and it's kind of like tensioned on my arm when I wear it, it's very constricting. So in that regard, it's gonna make me sweat because it's super tight on my arm and it's just causing a bunch of trouble. JStar says, "What's the program?" So I'm using Fusion 360 to model most of that stuff. It's free if you have a school email, like a university email, and or you sign up as a hobbyist. So I encourage a lot of people, if you want to do 3D printing, that good place to start is Fusion 360 because most of the program is free. There's a even easier version to Fusion 360 because you might not understand what's happening on my screen right now because it's kind of like jumping into Photoshop if you don't know what you're doing with Photoshop. They have a version called Tinkercad, which is super simple, but it's not, when you're printing, it's not super accurate. That's the only downside to it. But that's a good way to get into 3D printing, modeling, and then you jump into Fusion 360. Or you could just start Fusion 360. And then Michaela, I hope I'm saying that right, says, "Good thing you get extra air from Anemo." Yeah, you got a point there. You got a point there. White says, "How much time does it usually take you to finish a whole costume?" Time-wise, it depends on the complexity of the costume. Like this one, if I were to condense it where I worked on Xiao non-stop, it would probably take 2 weeks if I went non-stop on working on this costume. But that's taking out the printing time and painting time of my props because those take a lot of time to dry. But because I have my own business and I can't focus only on this, I say that adds, like, it cuts my time. I mean, it doubles my time. So right now I'm on week 4 of working on this, and it's just because we're so busy with some other things. But you know, yeah, the people who make their own costumes and they make it within like a few days of seeing a trailer or something, those cosplayers are freaking geniuses and they have talent and time. I don't know what they do in their personal life, but I know having that time to do that is very hard to do if you're working. Oh, my sleeve fell. Alright, I will break your Nico kneecap, says Raid. Oh, thank you for the raid. Oh, I don't even know who raided me. Dang, there's a lot of people. Well, let me say real quick. So, if you guys don't know, I'm Jimmy from Lee Legacy Crafting. I make a bunch of props from Genshin Impact. And basically, this is what I'm working on right now, my Xiao Cosplay. So, thanks for the raid. That's a lot of people that joined. Can anyone tell me who started this raid or where you're coming from? No English raid? What's happening? This is the first time I ever got raided, so this is pretty crazy. It's a no English raid. E. Wow. My chat's filling up. I can't even understand. Oh, maybe the person is called No English. Well, thanks everyone for joining my stream so far. thank you again for the raid. I'm just working on my Xiao cosplay, doing some Fusion 360 stuff to help make my cosplay, and hope you guys enjoy the stream. And you might have seen me. I'm the guy who usually posts on Reddit sometimes or TikTok with his Corgi or Shiba or Corgi for scale, and I make the weapons. I'm that guy. So that's what I do most of the time. I just make Genshin Impact props. But thank you, everyone. Alright, I'm gonna start modeling here because I'm getting distracted. So if you see in front of me right here, this is what my vision size is. That picture here is the actual vision, and these holes between my vision and the glove is the issue. So I gotta fix this issue in Fusion 360. So I'm gonna extrude a little bit like that. New body. And then from here I'm just gonna make a curved line, and from there that's gonna connect my glove to my vision. And I'll show you guys what the vision looks like. Oh, it's actually right here. So this is the vision that I made so far. So I just need to connect it to the glove, and that's what I'm doing. Weeble says, I was just watching some of your videos before this. Well, I'm glad you were watching my videos and saw the stream. Roshan says, talent. This is a level 9 talent where I'm at right now. I'm very new to streaming. So I'm unfamiliar with raids. So I'm guessing someone just ended their stream and sent a bunch of people over to my video. But thank you for joining. I don't know if you'll like my content or you'll find this interesting, but I'm just chilling, and I'm gonna be working on finishing some accessories real quick. Let's do this. Nope, I need a arc line. Yeah. Gonna go from here. Oh, I should have did a line first. Okay. Willow says, someone get the crown of insight. No English raid. I gotta go look at no English now. He sent his army, which is us, to raid you. Why can't I donate? I don't think I have the donate thing set up or anything like that. I'm sorry. Again, I'm still new at this, so I don't think you can donate as of right now. Alright. I gotta see no English. What was... rating other streamers.
What is the consensus?
I see now.
Or Eula? I don't know if that's how you say her name.
Alright, I see they're streaming right now, and they're just rating other streamers. I get it. I gotcha.
Who is your favorite out of these two?
Very
streamers?
cool.
I think it's pretty apparent which one's my favorite.
He likes you like
Both?
I take both.
Both? You know
How
what
have
some
I
people on
not
my stream said? Some people were like, the
heard
one
of
I can actually
no
get.
English? Well,
Maybe.
I don't really
You know, 4 stars and
chill
5
on
stars. Fire
YouTube for
waifu?
too long. I just make props.
Wow, it's actually
This is my first time.
You guys, Eula and
My
I
bad.
expected
I'm
more
sorry.
cryo
I'm
waifu,
very
but it's
uncultured when
actually
it comes to this stuff.
Pretty split, and a lot of both. No English. Thank you so much for the raid, my guy. I appreciate it. I don't know how you chose to raid me, but I thank you. I appreciate it so much, my guy. That's awesome. Raid, egg. Stop that like. Thank you. Oh, that makes me really happy. We are here talking about the waifus.
Alright.
Talking about the waifus while Genshin is down because we have nothing, absolutely nothing better to do. We are appreciating. Whoa! I was not zoomed in on that, dude. I promise. That wasn't me. Cat, I did not. I was not the one who zoomed in on that. You see, I have a friend in my room. I
Makela says, I think it's pretty normal if you don't do / watch many live streams. Yeah, I haven't got into Twitch or do a lot of live streams. I just watch a lot of like other videos like Mojo Jojo kind of stuff while I usually model. So I'm not very in tune in the whole live stream world. I know my partner does. She probably knows, but she's not here right now. So yeah, how am I gonna create the curve? Well, as you guys see, I made a sketch of an arc right here, and then I just cut it right here. So this is the glove as of right now, and I made a sketch and sliced the model. And let me move these off. So this piece right here is I'm gonna 3D print this piece, and I'm gonna call it my vision holder. No, I'm gonna call it vision attachment. And my vision attachment is gonna connect. I'm gonna glue it to my vision, and then at where this curve is, I'm gonna glue it to the glove, and that's how it's gonna go down. I'm gonna save that. Mojo Jojo. Yeah, I watch a lot of Mojo Jojo. A lot. Alright, so that was my biggest thing I needed to do for the vision at least, so I'm gonna check that off my list. Alright, the next thing I need to work on, leg straps, which I might need to find this. I would hate to. I'm gonna do it here. So I'll show you guys the image of the leg straps that I'm planning to make. If I saved it. Oh no, I didn't. It's on my other laptop where my leg straps need to be. How long have I been making cosplays? I've been making cosplays, I think I'm coming on to 4 years now. Started very noobish with my Naruto Shinobi Anbu Black Ops back in the day. And then slowly built it from there to where I am now. I didn't 3D print before. I used to cut wood for all my props, but it took a while to get to the level that I am now. All right, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna work on the sleeve instead right now because I'm having a huge issue with this sleeve. So this knob that you see on my screen, and then I have the knob on my sleeve in real life here, right? So the problem I'm having is that I need it to be flush with the fabric itself, but since the hole is like straight down, the rope only goes straight down. So I need to make I need to cut the hole so it allows the rope to spread out like that, so it can be flush. So hopefully that's what I'm gonna be able to do. I still gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it. I have an idea, but it may or may not work. I'm probably gonna do it right here. I gotta get rid of these holes that I had originally. Join those. Oops, don't want to join them yet. Join there. Oh, Willin GG, are you an engineer? I am not an engineer at all. I have no engineering background. I just learned how to use Fusion 360 like 2 years ago, and I learned it from scratch. I didn't do any tutorials or anything. I just sat down and started playing around, and yeah. I wish I could use this to like work for a company, but I don't have a degree in engineering, so I don't think anyone would accept me. Michaela says, so that both ends of the rope go out at different angles? Well, I want, kind of, yeah. So right now both of them go out straight down like this. I need them both to go out at 45 their own direction. So I think I'm gonna cheat to make that happen. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is it's not gonna be a really clean look what I'm about to do, but it'll get the job done rope wise. So I'm gonna sketch here, and I need to project this. I'm gonna make this gap where I need it to be, right here. About right there. Actually, I could go a little further out and just fillet the edge. Like this. And like this. And that should be good. And then I'm going to extrude this down so I can start cutting into it. But I'm not going to cut it yet. So I'm going to make it a new body. And then let me turn off this and this. I wish I could get back into Genshin right now and look at the model, but with the maintenance and everything, I can't do that. So this is what I'm up to do. I need to split this face. Does that work? Okay. I'm gonna angle this. Let's say 45 degrees. I think that's good. Now I'm gonna press to pull this. Yeah, I think this will work. And I needed to do it on the other side as well, so I'm just gonna mirror it. Like such. And you find the midpoint, which is right there where that triangle is. It shows. This doesn't really matter. Just gonna extrude that, just so I can get a plane. And then I'm gonna mirror it. Oh, mirror, mirror. Mirror the body. 1, pick it there. New body. Alright, so this is, I want these to cut out, and it's gonna make that angle so when I do 3D print it, the ropes can go out now. I'm gonna use boundary fill. It's gonna boolean the difference, so it's gonna cut out the shape. And I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Bam. Oh, wait, it didn't do it. Okay, that's fine. I don't know why it didn't do it. Cut. This is very strange. I guess I'll do it the other way. I'm just gonna extrude it down. Why won't you let me? Oh, no, I think by pure tension of how this is gonna work, I mean, I need it to be flush, so I need more gaps. I can't just put a triangle. But let's see, right there. Yeah. If I put a triangle there, in the model, I still needed to have enough room where the rope can go out. So if I were to put a triangle there, there would be no room for the ropes to come out. So I think, yeah. I wonder why this is not working. Oh, I think I know why now. Turn back on the rope. And hopefully when I do cut it now, didn't work. Maybe I gotta make a new one of these and fill up the gap. There's a weird intersection that's not allowing me to do this. Increase this by 3. No. Let's leave that one. Kiwi Apple Lee has liked the stream. Thank you, Kiwi. Now I'm gonna cut it. Alright, okay. So I know that works now. And I see see, I see, I see. Alright, I'm gonna take back everything I just did. This is so annoying for such a little fix. You have been noticed, Kiwi. You have been noticed. Thanks for joining the stream and saying hi. I don't know if you were here earlier. If you were, I'm sorry if I missed you. I knew I should have got rid of this earlier. New body. Okay. Hello, Kiwi. Feel free to ask any questions. I'm just modeling, so if you want to talk about anything, go ahead. Ask away. Alright, that's a lot better. 1, 2, 1, 2. Cut. Ah, I should have cut one more. 1, 2, 3. Cut. Okay, see? Okay, now there's the gap that I need. So this is good. It's ready for 3D printing now. I'm gonna save it. And I'm gonna show y'all how I usually print stuff if I have the program on this computer. Prusa slicer. I do. Okay. So I'm gonna save it like that. And it's gonna replace my current little knob. It should be good to go. Q says, nah, I just came in, huh? No worries. Please continue your work. Thank you, thank you. Okay, would it work if you use middle divider with the opposite shape to separate the ropes like that? It would. That would work. Yes and no. Well, it's just, so there's not a lot of tension. I mean, this rope is not bendable, like really bendable when it comes to this sharp edge. So it can't really, I want it to stay in place on its own. And if I put a divider in it, it might get in the way of it, like staying spread out. Then again, it might help. But I think the biggest issue would, if I try to put a divider in here, it would be really small, very thin. And when you're printing something small like that, it has a tendency to break as well. So I think that's the only downside of putting a divider in it. Because I had that happen in the past. You can't really rely on like little skinny supports. Okay, so this is the program I use to slice, Prusa Slicer. And I'm just going to import the model. So I go here, rope, and then bam, the model is in here right now, is ready to print. I picked my printer, the infill, and then detail I want. So I want it to be very detailed. I'm going to print it on my mini. And then I need it only to put support from the build plate. So build plate only. 15% seems fine. And with this base, I'm going to need a brim. And then I'll slice it. It'll compute, do its little thingy thing, and this is how it would print. Pretty simple. There's gonna be some overhang here, but that's not a big deal. So that's how I would get it ready to put on an SD card, and then I would put it into one of my 3D printers, and then it will start printing like this. It'll take, it says down here, an hour and 34 minutes to print. It cost me 20 cents to print this little guy, and then it uses 2.72 meters of filament, which is like, I won't guess. I don't know. Yeah, that's how I usually do things. I'm gonna close everything because I don't just want to show you all the printing process. So save the rope, done. Now I gotta make on his, and I'll pull a picture up. So it's not here, but because I don't have the in-game model open because it's having maintenance, but he has like little beads. He has little beads on these ropes. So I'm gonna make these beads now. And the only thing I really need to know is the diameter of this rope. So I think it's like 9. I should have saved it on this. I did. Okay. So I'm gonna edit sketch to see how. Yeah, 9 millimeters is the diameter of the rope. I'm gonna make a sketch. Nine millimeters as such, and then so the bead, I wish I had a picture of it right now. Okay, right there, picture. It's not the perfect. Okay, so from here we'll guess how big this bead can be. So if it's 9 millimeters in diameter, it's probably gonna need to be 16 wide. Okay, 16 wide, and it has like a prism shape. So I'm gonna offset this. I need 7 more. Yeah, 7 more. And oh, not 7 more, sorry. 16 from 9 is 7, so 3.5 each side. Then I'm just gonna extrude it up. We'll say how thick should the bead be? Probably like 18 high. No, 16. Yeah, 16 millimeters high. We'll see if this works. Use my little chamfer tool. Let's do 2 distance. So I need enough. I see. Oh, okay, I gotta do one side at a time. 2 distance. So that's 0.5, about like that. It might be too tall, or I need to make it wider. Let's take a look. Probably wider, and yeah, probably a lot wider actually. Let's increase it by 3.3. No, just 3.